she came back. So back in the beginning of the year, I was walking down the road with my friends. I am single, and I'm 23. I live in a trailer with a few neighbors. It was a cold April morning, and I walked the 4 miles to my buddy's house. About 3/4 of the way there, I got the strange feeling as if there was someone following right behind me. I turned around, and no one is there. So I brushed it off and kept on walking. When I made it to my friend's house, I looked behind me just to make sure no one was following me. Sure enough, there was a little girl in a white dress at the end of the road. I don't know why she was there, but she looked familiar. I called out to her and she turned and looked at me. My skin went cold. I knew why I thought she was familiar. You see, she was the girl I saw out my window when I was 9. White skin, brown hair, and no mouth. I ran into my friend's house, not looking back at the girl. When I went through the door, the sense of being followed stopped. I felt safe, at least for the time being. A few days went by, and every time I went out, I looked for her. Imagine a 23-year-old man, scared of what appeared to be a 10-year-old girl. Everyone said I was crazy when I was a kid, but she returned. So after a few days at my buddy's house, I went home. Again I walked, mainly because I wanted to see if she was real. As soon as I got to where I saw her before, I heard what sounded to be fabric dragging on the ground. Without thinking, I ran. But it didn't matter how fast I ran. The noise kept on getting closer. I ran until I fell, hitting the ground hard. I rolled over and saw the girl standing before me. I never saw her up close, always in the distance. Her eyes kept changing between the red and black. I kept thinking, I'm going to die. I'm going to die. I crawled back and I slowly crept forward, never rushing. I made it to my feet and ran at least half a mile to my house. She never rushed me. She always seemed to move slowly forward. I just know if she were to touch me, I'd be dead. I don't know how I know this, but I've known it since I was a child. Needless to say, I made it home. I've been inside ever since. It is now October, and it's been a little over 5 months since I left the house. But I feel I'm not safe here anymore. Last night around 2 a.m., I heard a fabric moving across my porch. I feel like she was looking for a way in. But all I know is I can hear her now, right outside my back door. I think tonight I might make a run for it. Maybe finally tonight, it'll be over.